Ah, oh, I didn't.
Okay. So, what I want to start with today, we were just having a little discussion.
Can you please mute me?
Yes, ma'am. There we go. Okay. And let me spotlight myself. Okay. So, welcome to our very first moving to heal class. And what I will say is that Nia's original intention of using the word Nia, N-I-A, was non-impact aerobics. So there's no jumping up and down. There is no, we are not going to go to the floor. There is going to the floor that is part of NIA, but this is the moving to heal class. And in a moving to heal class, it is about maybe you're recovering from an injury. Maybe you haven't worked out in a very long time and you're just re entering movement. Uh, Going back to the injury, maybe you have a really bad cold. You can literally just lay in bed, or if recovering from an injury, you're still in the bed, and watch the class and dance in your head and maybe do your arm movements if you can. So it's all about bringing you back to movement, recreating your better health. And in the better health, we find that doing all of this footwork strengthens our feet and our ankles, and that makes us safer to be on our feet. And then we continue to go up and we create more muscles in the calves and in the thighs. And there's some of them that the quads get a really great workout, your glutes get a great workout. So you get stronger in all of your base. And that's what we're going to be working on today is on steps and stances. And stances is what starts first. So there are 52 basic moves to Nia. And that 52 moves covers step stances and then the upper extremities. And so we won't be, I will call out like finger flicks where you can see what I'm doing. So you can add that to whatever move we're doing. But we're going to basically begin just learning the steps and stances today. And we do them in 1 minute intervals. And so we're going to start with the first 20 of them. So our first session here is 20 minutes. If you need to go and sit down at part of it and you want to just, when I'm doing toes in, toes out, and you want to take a break, you can do that from sitting down because toes in, toes out can turn to this. So if you're just sitting in your chair and you want to do toes in, toes out, perfectly fine. So we'll learn all about that as we learn the process of NIA. So make sure you got water around. And I'm going to get us some music going here. And we are going to get started. This is a 45-minute class in total. Okay. So you're going to start with your feet close together, toes together, heels slightly apart. So they're toes together. What this does is help open the sides of the hips. If this is uncomfortable for you today, and it is for a lot of people, just start with feet parallel. But in our closed stance, we're going to begin to dance the 13 joints. You cannot do this wrong. Nothing about this can you do wrong. Go along with me. If I go left and you go right, my regular crew knows the answer to that. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But what we're doing right now is warming up the 13 joints. And now we're going to step into open stance. Open stance is right at the armpits. We're going to continue to dance the 13 joints with our feet open. You can dance with your hands low. You have shoulder issues and this is as high as you can go, that's fine. You can dance in the middle. You can turn or not turn. If you want to get your heart rate up, and you get those hands up high. Totally up to you. The important thing is that you move. So we're in our open stance because I will call for it. I cue you ahead of time. So I'll call open stance and you'll know to go to that open armpit. And now we're going to A stance. A makes the thighs go like an A. So again, where do you want your hands to dance? You can go up and over. But you don't have to. If the swaying is difficult for you, you can stay right in the middle and continue to dance. And dive down low. Now we're going to get ready for the sumo stance. Sometimes it's called the riding stance, which means we step out quite wide. If you need to stay in the A stance, you can. If you would like to support yourself, this is a great way to open the hips, a great way to work those quads I was talking about and your glutes. Or you can be more upright. Up to you. Maybe rolling that spine a little as we're still warming those joints. Now make sure you don't make yourself dizzy with this. Go across. And now heel toe yourself in, and we go to a bow stance. So your feet are about this far apart in width. I'll show you from the side. Back heel is up. 30% weight. 70% weight on the front leg. 30% on the back. Same things with the arms. Do you want the heart rate up? Hey, it's different with 1 foot behind you, isn't it? Let's change sides. You step forward and step back. The bow stance. You can go up and down a little bit. Tend to your knees. You know how your knees can deal with it. And step back in, and we have our cat stance. So if you have your chair and you want it, fine. If not, then you can just put one toe down to start. Then you can lift that leg, and you do your balances. You can dance with that leg and changing. You put it down and just circle and lift, Just taking the opportunity to be lifting and dancing with that leg. Now bring your feet back to your open stance. We're going to do what's called rock around the clock. So your feet are going to go to one side, to the front, to the other side, to the back. So you're doing all four sides of the feet. Rock around the clock. Also works the hip joints. And then let's go the other direction. Sorry, I'm holding my pants up. I forgot to roll them up. Rock around the clock. We're going to play with a lot of different tempos of music today. And then coming back to center, same width on your feet. Get ready for duck walk. I'll show you from the side. Picking up one toe and then the other. Well, one set of toes and the other. Now you can stay on one side. Ready, change. You can do them both together. Now that'll get your quads going. You can take it at halftime. Up, down, up, down. Blow it however you need it. Go on one side at halftime. Changing sides. Now get ready for squish. One heel is up and then the other is up. You can see it at that angle. Find your rhythm. All right, slow it down. Slow it down. Experiment with the different stances. Come back to close. Can you duck walk and close? Squish walk and close? A little harder. Got that narrow base. Step out to A. Music's changed again. Coming back into the center, we're going to go into our heel lead. So your heel goes first, then your toe. Heel, toe. The heel lead is the correct way to walk. And if I'd been walking like that in Africa, I might not have fallen. Take your heel lead. Now we can do it with just one side. Or step back, change sides. 3, 4, step back. Step back, and we're going to be ready for whole foot. So this is where you literally put down your whole foot at once. Now maybe you want to take a little walk with it. Then you're on the beach. You know how it is to walk in the sand. Take yourself around your room. Whole foot. This is a good place if you're wanting to get your heart rate up, get the hands up. That's up to you. Then come back into the center. Let's take a moment, just kind of slow it down. Get ready for the ball of your foot. So think of yourself of having high heels on. Can you walk on the ball of your foot? It's also a place where if you want to have your chair to help, you can do that. Dance around your room on the ball of your foot. You need to come down for a few minutes or a few seconds. That's fine too. And then get back up on those high heels. And then come back to your center. And let's go to our toes in, toes out, parallel, which is literally and parallel. Change feet. One on this side, and I'll show you how it can get bigger. Get a little music. What we're going to do is we're going to step, turning the toe in, come to center, toe out. So it's literally a step rather than just placing the foot. And step, step, step. Feet. Toe in, toe out. Last one. Toe out. Come back to center. Now we're going to step back on the ball of the foot. So it's just what it says, and you can use it. It's a backing up motion in a routine, and then just change feet. You can stay in one place. I don't know how much room you have in your room. Again, it's one of those that if you need the chair, you're welcome to use it. Changing feet, using the ball of the foot. Okay. Now we're going to go into a sink and pivot table wipe. So you're going to turn. This arm's going to come across and this foot's going to step down. You're going to turn, step. Just play with that a minute. Don't think about music or rhythm. Just turn and step. Now, it can stay small if you need it to stay small, or it can get quite large. I'm just showing you the differences, and then come back into center. Now we're going to go into a cross front. And a cross front is exactly what it says. You're going to step to the corner and back in, step, step, cross. And you use your heel lead when you step into that corner. And then come back to center. We're going to go cross behind. Now the motion gets much smaller. This is where, again, you might like your chair. A cross behind is an X, not this. That's where we get very unstable. It is this. You almost can't see the other foot. So just play with that a minute. And it does, you're on the ball of the foot. So it lifts you up. Change feet. You might be starting to feel your feet and ankles, saying, yes, I think we do need to work on that. And then the next one is the next to last, and it's traveling in directions. And the easy peasy thing about traveling in directions is it doesn't matter where you go, but I'm going to see that I'm going to that corner, and then I'm going to heel lead to that corner. I'm going to see that wall. I'm going to go to that wall. I'm going to see that wall. I'm going to go to that wall. So it's using the eyes to lead you wherever you're going. You just go wherever you want, but make sure your eyes go first. And you might remember a few of your steps, using that heel lead as you see that direction, or then use the ball of the foot to back yourself up. For our last one today, we're going to do traveling in directions. I'm sorry, lateral travel. We just did traveling in directions. Lateral travel, simply to the sides, and it's just a step out in. You can choose to use your ninja hands, something that we'll learn later. Up to you. Or you might want a finger flick to the side. Lateral travel. Last one. Then coming back into center. Stand in open position and take a big deep breath. We're going to take a break here for just a minute. I want you to get some water. That was right at 20 minutes. You know what 20 minutes feels like. Got this. Get yourself a drink of water. We will take a few quick questions. If somebody has a question, I'm not even going to sit down because then we're going to go and do about 10 more minutes with a different kind. Yes, Kathleen.
What are the 13 joints?
What an excellent question. So you've got this ankle, got this knee, this hip, this shoulder, this elbow, this wrist, this shoulder, this elbow, this wrist, this hip, this knee, this ankle, and your spine. That's your 13. That's the one that most people don't recognize as counting it as a joint. But we do a lot of spinal rolls and spinal movement. We'll do chest oscillations. And that does move the spine side to side. We do a lot of hip undulations, and that moves the lower spine. And then we do the roll. There's a roll with your chin up, then the head goes down, and you roll from the base coming up. And then there's one where the chin goes down first. You go down, the head comes up, and you roll up. All things left to learn. Great question. Always ask. Anybody else? Okay, I don't see any. So I would say my next most important thing to know, is there anyone that is working from a chair only or from a chair a lot? If you don't want to put it out there to the group, you're welcome to put it in the chat and private just to me. Up to you. Because I don't know all of you well enough to know how much time I need to spend in the chair. So I'm not getting any response on that. So everybody's on their feet. Well, again, just know that you are welcome to go to your chair. And what I'm going to do here, you now know your stances. So I'm just going to take a moment and just show you a couple of things in the chair. If you were to have gone, even when we get to something as being out on the edge of your chair and your cross front, cha-cha-cha, cross front. So you will swivel in your chair, which we don't do a lot in our Tai Chi when we're in the chair. And lateral travel, you just step. So you can figure it out. If you needed to sit down, just go with the movement as best that you can. The sink and pivot, which is a little more of a movement. Walking on the balls of the feet. So you can see how all of them can be done in the chair. Okay. One more drink of water. And we're going to play with those moves with a little more of a dance music tempo. I'm going to have to turn my fan on. I'm hot. There we go. So let me get my music ready. Get that ready. Changing music makers. Okay. Coming into your closed stance. Toes together, heels slightly apart.
I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Pass the paper, my desk is out.
Step to an open stance.
Who will care for the world out? Rest with me, close to curtains.
Step to an A stance. And start over.
Reach out for me. Take my hand and lead even when I disagree.
Stepping to your bow stance. Toe stance.
When it rains outside, and it's okay to slow the ride. Discover books I forget about.
Stepping back to an A stance. Turning.
Rest with me. Close the curtains. Brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me.
Stepping to an open stance.
Take my hand and lead even when I disagree. Maybe then I can relax.
One more. Step to close. And just take a moment.
Bring my hips
Dancing the 13 joints. And then stepping back into your bow. Flying along.
Brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me. Oh, and take my hand and lead even when I disagree. Rest with me. Close the curtain. Brew some herbal tea.
However you like to fly.
Reach out for me.
Stepping back
Take
to
my hand
close.
and lead even when
Taking a
I
little rest.
disagree.
Now widening the feet. Open.
Close your eyes,
Go into the
hear the
rock around the clock.
calling. This heavy load got under your skin.
Change directions.
You got the white knuckles holding on it tight, keeping your feelings bottled up inside. Heading for collision in the night. To
Change
really
directions.
live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive.
Change directions.
Breathe out. Look at the colors, colors, colors.
And come to center and duck walk. If those feet are flapping, going to one side,
Moments pass, make this one
same side,
untie.
same side,
You're so good at dragging yourself down.
side,
Why?
and go back to
Much
motion.
time left to figure things out.
Take it as snazzy as you want.
Underneath all the laser, your doubts. There's a heart gone out of rhythm in despair.
Get ready for squish.
Underwater, fine for air. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in, breathe out.
See how it's different with a different style of music, different tempo. All right. Get ready for your heel lead. Ready? I'm not getting out of the screen. And use the ball of the foot to go back.
You got
Yourself
the
back in your space. Other foot.
on the time. Keeping your feelings bottled up inside.
Heel toe step. Heel toe step.
To really live, you got
Now take it back. And then get a little ball of the, a whole foot dance going now. Whole foot. Dance around your wrist. to center. Let's get ready for toes in, toes out. In, step, out, step. In, step, out, step. In, step, out, step. In, step, change sides.
I'm driving, you're smiling, just really doing nothing. That's the thing I like about you.
To get the rhythm here.
On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep
Hang
on
on.
driving. We just do what we wanna do.
We're on the second side.
No, nothing's complicated with
Out.
you.
In,
Playing songs on the radio, sing
out.
along to the words that we don't know how.
In,
Brings out the
out.
wild. Let's just run away.
In,
Yeah, I could drive the whole night long.
out.
With you is like being on the rodeo house. Brings out the
Out.
wild. I got a little
Coming together. Let's start on a little stepping back on the ball of the foot again. Step in place. Walk yourself up. And then back on the ball.
You say that I'm crazy. It's just the way that I get
And walk
every
it out.
time
2,
that I am with you.
5, 6, 7, 8. Back,
Your laughter takes me
back,
to heaven. I just
back,
wanna make you repeat
back.
it and repeat
Step.
it again.
Walk it up.
Yeah, you make the sky so blue. No, nothing's complicated
Back,
with
back,
you.
back. And walk it up.
Playing songs on the radio.
All right, get ready for stick and pivot table rock. Ready?
Brings out the wild. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole night long. Being with you is like being on the rodeo house. Brings out the wild.
Slow it down.
Got a little crush on you.
Time to get in the rhythm. Plant that back toe. And come to front. And taking a moment.
On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we
All
keep
right,
on
are we ready for the
driving. We
cross
just do
front?
what we wanna do. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wild. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole night long. Being with you is like being on the
Cha cha.
house. Brings out the wild. I got a little crush on you. Ooh, I got a little crush on you. I got a little crush
Come back to center. Let's start a little lateral travel in this song. All right. I think we're going to need to stop right there. We've run out of time. Just about. I want us to have a few minutes to talk. There was actually one more song to go. So grab your chair, grab your water. Let me find my glasses so I can see what's going on. Turn the beeper off. Yes. Okay. Well, did anybody get their heart rate up a little bit? Yeah, no? No? Okay, then get those arms up over your head. Go to halftime. Great question, Terry. Debbie Roses and Carlos Rosas created Nia back in 1986. And they were out in California and they were doing all that jumping aerobics, and everybody kept getting hurt. And, knee injuries, ankle injuries, lower back injuries, etc. And they decided that they were going to find a different way to do their workouts. And so Nia is actually based on a group of different movements, such as yoga, Tai Chi, Taekwondo, modern jazz, Aikido, some other dance. I've gone blank right now. But there's 9 different forms that go into creating the movements of Nia. And the 52 moves ensure that you use every muscle in the body. And so you can really develop very beautiful muscles in the arms, because we do so much work with the arms up, and you create, just really nice shoulders. Of course, again, going back to the stability of the feet and the ankles. Has anyone done Nia before? I don't know if I asked that in the beginning or not. So again, this is Moving to Heal. And it's the program that is the most gentle of all the Nia programs. A classic Nia class is much faster, and they're an hour long, nonstop. Then there is a class called Move It that is based on the 52 moves, that is a very high intensity class. So there's just several different, let me see what's down here in the chat, several different parts of the program. Great. Sherry. Which one's Sherry? Oh, you don't have your thing on. You've done it for 2 years. Do you do classic Nia, or have you done Moving to Heal? See what Sherry says here.
The Moving to Heal.
Okay.
It's offered through AARP Texas.
Awesome. Who's the teacher? Do you remember?
Well, not the last name. It's Julia. She has a studio in Dallas.
Oh, it's Julie.
Oh,
No, Julia. Yes,
Yes.
I know her. I've taken many classes with her. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she is excellent. Well, cool. That's wonderful. Wonderful.
I'm glad you're offering it.
Well, good. Does she do hers online or in studio?
Yes, it was online, and I believe she hit her 3-year mark with AARP. So I don't know if they're going to be offering it anymore.
Okay. Well, great. Thank you for sharing that with me. I just got asked how I got into Nia. I know we're on your time, so it's up to you whether you want to stay and chat or not. I got into Nia because almost 10 years ago, I was doing water aerobics for something to do and for my just workout for fun. And I had my DEXA scan, and my doctor said, "You have osteopenia, get out of the water and get on the land." And I've tried weightlifting a gazillion times. I think it's the most boring thing in the whole world. I like yoga, but again, I just need to move more. And so our wellness center was offering this class called Nia, and I said, "Well, I'll go take it." Took that first class and never looked back. We lost our teacher within a year, so I said, "Well, I guess I'm just going to have to go get certified." So I went to a studio in San Antonio and got my white belt. And once you have your white belt, you can teach. And I took a belt every year, and my goal was by 70 to have my black belt. And I was in the middle of my black belt on my 70th birthday. So, yeah. So I've continued on. I have certifications in moving to heal, in move it, and I don't know. I just most everything they offer.
KK,
So,
has your DEXA improved?
um, well, my DEXA improved, and then I had breast cancer, and then I had to go on the hormone blockers, and then I went back into osteopenia, and then they added the infusions, and then that got me back into normal, and then I couldn't take the infusions but a certain number of years, and then I got back off it and I went back into osteopenia. So it's a constant battle for me. I did have
Yeah.
my DEXA just this past February, and I am still just slightly into osteopenia, but I had not been doing NIA at that time. So, I mean, moving, being on your feet, just get out of the chair. Just burn every chair in your house. Get off of the chair. You like that, Kathleen?
Yes. So
That's great.
does Nia help osteopenia then? Yes.
Yes, it does, because even though it's a low impact, it's still an impact. And then your muscles are building, so they're pulling on your bone. So muscle pulling on bone is what helps the bone grow. And so there's lots of benefits from it in that way. And just to go back to, if you didn't get your heart rate up, I'm shooting to the middle of this crowd as we are figuring out who all we have here. You have ways to raise your heart rate, even though I'm not leading it that way. Get your arms above your head, double time what I'm doing. There's just all kinds of ways for you to be able to increase your heart rate compared to what I'm doing. So that's up to you. And I'm happy to answer questions about that in particular. Anybody else? Everybody in here was on their feet, huh?
Yeah, it was great fun.
Good. How about that? I think that's awesome. You never know. I just never know. So, um, always feel welcome to go to your chair if needed. So we're going to be doing this twice a week. And the way we're going to progress is next week, we will review these moves in 30-second increments instead of 1-minute increments. And then we will start adding the upper extremities movements. So you'll get some new movements next week too. So Terry, you said you're recovering from an injury, so that was great. Okay, good, 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 good. Nice and gentle. And Joyce, you have your hand up.
Yes, how does this assist you with your osteopenia though?
How is it helping with the
Yeah,
osteopenia?
yes.
The amount of movement and the muscles pulling on the bones causes the bones to regenerate and grow. I mean, it's nothing that's going to happen
Okay.
fast. And then you're getting some impact, like when you do the table wipes, you know, how hard do you put down your back foot? You don't do anything that hurts you, but you are, even in the squish walks. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me or not, but you can get on this side. You can, let your heel bounce on the ground. That's one of the best movements there is. It's the heel bounces for osteopenia. So when we squish walk, let your heels do a little more impact than maybe your neighbor's doing, because they're not particularly concerned about that particular thing.
And how often?
How often
Yes.
are we going to do this class?
No, how often should you do the bouncing and on your feet that way? And
All the time. When you're standing at the kitchen sink, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're standing in line at the grocery store.
good answer.
Just be sitting there doing your little heel drops, your squish walks, and bopping along. We don't care what they think.
Thank you.
You're very welcome, Joyce. Thanks for the question. Yeah, Anne, you wanna about registering, you wanna talk to him about that?
Yeah, so this is great. I love this class. Sorry I had to bug out for a few minutes, but I love it because I love the fact of all the gentle movement. But the movement is everything. I think, especially as we age, we talk about so much about it's not about adding weights or anything like that. It's really keep moving. I mean, that just keep it moving. And for fall prevention, this is just so critical because if you're moving, if you're shifting your weight, you're improving your balance. I mean, that's just fabulous. But yeah, if you want to set up a series, just email me. My email's there in the chat. And we can set up a series. This will be every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 o'clock. And we're really happy to have KK introducing this new class. We're doing a lot of new things starting this month. And Judith is doing her yoga on Fridays, I believe it is. Oh, that's on Tuesdays with for osteoarthritis, and we've got Tai Chi for KK. Also does the Tai Chi for arthritis and fall prevention. We'll have another class starting in September for that. I think some of y'all have already taken it, but just watch your emails and we'll keep it posted, okay? And it's always up on our website.
But they're gonna take it again, Anne.
I know they are.
Kathleen and Hannah are gonna take it again, and Elva.
And again and again and again and
Again
again
and again and
and
again.
again.
Me too.
Hey, it's called eat and repeat, okay?
Oh, Mary Jo. Yeah, MJ. Yeah, she was there. Uh, so MJ's just said, can you read that, Ann?
Yeah, so an unlimited pass, if you have United Healthcare and Silver Sneakers, that's free. So you get 10 classes free with that. But just for $10 more, you can get unlimited classes. So if you want to take, all of KK's classes, you're going to have an unlimited pass. Yeah.
Ann can help you figure all that out. I
Yeah.
don't deal with that
No,
because
that's me.
I'm afraid I mess it up. So, well, thank you all for being here. I consider today an experiment. Uh, and I think we all enjoyed the experiment. So,
Also, I
I,
just wanted to mention,
yeah,
if you next week we're celebrating the July 4th, all of our classes next week are free. So if you want to take classes, great. But if you want to invite your friends to try this out, they can sign up. All they have to do is go into PunchPath. You set up an account. There's no credit card or anything needed. They can try out all the classes. And if there's a class you haven't tried out yet, you want to try it out, then go for it.
great, great, great. Well, great to have had you. And we just went over 15 minutes, but first time pretty much always does. There's so many questions. Um, thank you for the hearts, MJ, Kathleen. Oh, rocket ship.
Have a great 4th.
Yes, yes. Have a great
Safe
4th.
4th. Great and safe.
Safe. Yes, safe, 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 safe.
Yeah, be safe, everybody.
Yeah. See you next week. It's Thursday. Y'all, I'm really confused because I'm not used to this being on Thursday. So, take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.